AM News, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly assures citizens of tax reform bills to boost economic. INEC harps on citizens' registration ahead of 2027 elections. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. My name is Joy Ubani. This broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes, channel 103, and on our social media handles, Facebook and YouTube. Do well to like and follow our page. And from the Assembly, the Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Udeme Otong, has assured the public that the tax reform bills will not only strengthen betting and lottery activities, but will also expand the state's economic base beyond civil service dependence. Assembly correspondent Nsika Okon reports that the Speaker was represented at the public hearing on the tax reform bills by the Deputy Speaker, Kufra Abasi Edidem.
The Speaker Udeme Otong says the aim of public hearing is to gather input from stakeholders and citizens in line with democratic principles and explain that the bills will improve accountability in revenue administration as well as regulate betting and lottery activities effectively in the state. The chairman, House Committee on Finance and Appropriation, and member representing Oran State Constituency, Itoretim, says input from stakeholders will help lawmakers make quality legislation capable of standing the test of time.
This is intended to further strengthen economic growth, encourage transparency, discipline, stability, as well as reduce the burden of multiple taxation on our people.
The significance of this bill when passed into law is that in concept they will impact positively in the running of Akwa Ibom State government as they will promote effectiveness and efficiency in the revenue generation machinery.
Commissioner for Finance, Amen Bob, and that of Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, Sika Nkang, and the chairman of Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue, Okon, and some stakeholders spoke on the bills.
We are trying to put this in forward to the honorable members so that it can be critically looked at, because the role of Minister of Finance has to be properly aligned in the new law and properly integrated.
Based on the experience, you harmonize every position and put things in perspective in such a way that when these laws are put out for use, Akwa people will be happy.
They all came to say, let's not do that, let's harmonize and reduce the number of taxes so that taxpayers, businesses, individuals can pay, especially the low income people.
We have over 6 unions in the transport sector that collect dues. This law will not come and kill unions in Akwa Ibom. We don't accept this one now.
Any tax or taxes imposed on real property owners and landlords will be transferred to the tenants in Akwa Ibom State.
Despite divergent views, the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation has assured participants that all submissions would be carefully reviewed before passed into law. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
Away from that report, the Independent National Electoral Commission, Akwa Ibom State, is urging eligible citizens to avail themselves on the opportunity offered by the Phase 2 nationwide continuous voter registration to register at wards nearest to them ahead of the 2027 general elections. Correspondent says that this is at the sensitization of residents of Eket Senatorial District, Akwa Ibom State.
As the tempo for 2027 general elections heightens, need for eligible Nigerians to get their permanent voter cards is crucial. This is the reason INEC in Akwa Ibom State is embarking on massive campaigns across the length and breadth of the state.
you more. Election day.
Some residents commend the commission for bringing the sensitization to their doorsteps.
I need voters card. You answer me now to also vote on that good time, good day.
Very good to recall those who does not register their PVC.
It's the very first time I'm seeing this. It means IDEC hands has been put on deck so as to make sure the forthcoming election will be credible.
The sensitization began at Council Secretariat, Eket Oran Road, and ended at Ofiongetok Market, Eket. Etienne Oibanga, NTA News.
We'll pause here. When we return, new more news comes your way. Please stay tuned.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments. Cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes. Exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash. Free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life. All at the Silver Luxury Hotel. Managed by Joy Hymns Limited. Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estates, Uyo, Okwamum State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806 840 1220 or 0701 661 7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Goodly Pearls Recovery Mandate presents Women's Magazine program entitled Her Voice and Strength. Join us as we share stories of resilience, courage, and triumph about women. It will x-ray women who are changing the world, women who have made and left legacies, iconic women with strengths and voices that translated to huge successes in our time. Join Dora Okwabasi on NTA Channel 12 Uyo as she presents the program Her Voice and Strength every Saturday 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. Keep a date.
Welcome back, thanks for staying tuned. Management and staff of the Nigerian Television Authority, UYO, have held a Thanksgiving service to appreciate God for his faithfulness and blessing over the station. Obias Aikanem brings us the details.
The Thanksgiving service, which has remembering his benefits as his theme, held at NT Oyo Chapel, Akaitina Road, Uyo, with an atmosphere of praise and worship to God for his faithfulness to the staff in the previous year. General Manager of NT Oyo, Mrs. Ali Sugbe, while recounting the blessings of God, emphasized the importance of returning to God with thanksgiving after a successful 2025.
On behalf of everybody standing here, I want to say to God, Father, we are grateful. Father, we are thankful. We appreciate you for your faithfulness unto NTOU, unto us as a family.
The service featured testimonies and special Thanksgiving presentations by various departments of the station.
Father, we thank you because even last year, two of our members went on a journey with pregnancy and they came back with their babies and they came back to life.
Most of the time, there are only minimal issues. Sometimes you run for months, no issues at all. So, having supported us to deliver on this mandate that we have at the very department, we are here to say, God, thank you for what you did.
That year, God protected us. There was no casualty among the members of class among our facility. We don't want glory to the name of the Lord.
All the promotions God brought to us in 2025, not by might, not by power, but by his mercies and his grace, he saw us through. We have every right to tell God thank you.
The grace to make well of the Lord.
does not live with the grace, no matter how you struggle with men. And he gave us the grace. And he gave again also the market and the grace. To all glory to his name.
Everybody that's here, we never had that time, that moment of grief to condole any family last year.
Choir renditions and heartfelt testimonies, all reflecting appreciation to God for His guidance and provisions, were not left out. Pastor Okwekpeyon, in an exhortation, emphasized on the importance of thanking God and the associated benefits. He encouraged staff to imbibe the attitude of gratitude at all times, regardless of situations they pass through in life.
Member of this unit, of this office, and go out to toil. You can toil all night, you find nothing except the Lord helps you. That is why you need to tell God, thank you. Because it's not by your power that you can bring back sales and be the best person in the block of marketing, or to be the best person, the best newscaster, or nothing. Without God, you can do nothing.
Special prayers were offered to God for the protection of staff and for the growth of the station. In Uyo, Obiota Ekanim, NTA News.
Now, menopause, a natural period in a woman's life, typically between the ages of 45 and 55, when menstruation ceases, has been widely misunderstood. Health experts emphasize that improved awareness and significantly enhance the quality of life for women in this unique stage. Our correspondent reports on the revealing narrative of menopausal effects and how to survive the period.
Menopause can be called an aging process, just as others define the health condition as the end of a woman's menstrual cycle. For many others, menopause is a point where a person has gone 12 consecutive months without a menstrual period. Medical experts say the menopausal period usually occurs between the ages of 45 and 55.
In a woman, I would say there are about 2 or 3 major milestones in life. One of them is puberty. Then the other one is menopause, when the menses stop. And it's a milestone in a woman's life.
While emphasizing that menopausal management differ from individual to individual, research stresses that no woman should feel pressured to follow a particular treatment or approach.
We encourage a woman who is postmenopausal to eat a diet rich in fiber, vegetables, fruits, do a lot of that. That can help. We also advise her on calcium and vitamin D supplementation. That helps, right, in the bones. Those who may have severe symptoms, only on the advice of a doctor, and most probably a gynecologist, can now go on what we call hormone replacement therapy.
We have in vitro fertilization. We have a delivery of a woman here that is 60-year-old. Menopause is not a disease.
Doctors explain that menopausal symptoms may last for several years. However, menopause itself is not a disease, but a natural biological process. As life expectancy continues to rise, many women experiencing menopausal symptoms still suffer in silence due to limited information and support. Why has this trend persisted?
First sick that time before I discover, because it was not at once. I will advise women to seek counsel, because what you don't know becomes a problem. So, but when you go to those who have the knowledge about it, and then they tell you what to do, and you find out that you can just do with your menopause, and you go about your normal life as if nothing happens. You can still look beautiful even in menopause.
For some women, menopause remains a forbidden topic of discuss, despite the fact that it affects every woman at some point in her lifetime.
I'm not really prepared, but then I have an understanding that it will come. I have to reproduce on time.
Meanwhile, some young women say they are aware of this important health transition and feel better prepared for the change it brings.
My preparations towards menopause involves me living a healthy and intentional lifestyle right now.
It's a natural occurring. I'm not afraid of menopause.
I would wait and prepare for the menopause
I don't think I would lose anything once I just give birth to the amount of children I want to give birth to.
Some men are part of this discourse, and for them, the menopausal stage in women requires proper medical guidance and strong family support to ensure a healthy lifestyle.
Menopause is not all about age-wise. At times, it may be caused by age. At times, it may be caused based on the body system.
It is the handwork of God that it must come, whether you like it or not. Age is something that you cannot deny it.
Menopause is not a disease. With the growing demands for awareness, experts hope that menopause will soon be discussed as open as other major health milestones. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
We'll now pause for another break. We'll be right back. Please stay.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned. And now to sports update. Bright Ibichu is our guide.
Preparations for Africa's biggest football showpiece are hitting top gear, with Nigerians Super Falcons setting the pace. The 9-time African champions will open a residential training camp on February 20 as they ramp up preparations for the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Drawn in Group C alongside Zambia, Egypt and Malawi, the Falcons face a demanding path when the tournament runs from March 17 to April 3, 2026, with WAFCON also doubling as a qualification route for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. Head coach Justin Madugu and his technical crew will use the camp to assess players, fine-tune tactics, sharpen fitness, and line up key warm-up matches ahead of the Continental Showdown. In South Africa, Chippa United have agreed to part ways with Nigerian goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali, bringing an end to his 4-year stay with the Betway Premiership side. The Port Harcourt-born shot-stopper, who joined the Chile boys from Katsina United in 2022, made 76 appearances and kept 25 clean sheets, establishing himself as one of the league's most reliable goalkeepers. His departure follows Nigeria's third-place finish at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. Attention in Europe shifts to Wembley, where Manchester City have booked a Carabao Cup final date with Arsenal on March 22. Pep Guardiola's side eased past Newcastle United with a 3-1 win at the Etihad Stadium, sealing a commanding 5-1 aggregate triumph, and an Arsenal team desperate to end their trophy drought. And finally in tennis, Alexandra Ayla produced a stirring comeback at the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, saving a match point to edge Belarusian Alexandra Sasnovich 2-6, 6-4, 7-6 and book her place in the second round. For Sports Update, Bright Ebuchu, NTA News.
And that's it on the AM News. We thank you for being part of it. Join us again by 7 p.m. for another fresh package. Until then, please stay safe.
Kwa hivyo mimi kwa mimi kama ni mkibi yon kile basenya ekwenyon eko memboxing ni basenem. Ufa utome sege mko bandu tamo mega wo ke state sami eseno yo eko mono wo yo ko kiswa ufi bubok yage kamme itie me ukaisi ogenam ari kanke sini yanke ngwen fon mana toreri kene iwana ke ufi bubok mbuba umegewu iswamfen eke tangami iragame eke nogo mono wontaranyen kebanga ari nam ami kenkokokara eketi aikombo kesukena dem kebanga megewu ekiswa tipa hasokodido kiso hado se money in Nigeria ameke miswa ename disene nyanke nguru megewu mfon ere de takpanpo manatoro amwedi kene ifigubok ino wo mesre mamaga iswangwen isong tagami anamu fagutume segem poebanga ndutumu megewu kestetemi ebene tom taranyen erok me itong yinu kesetemi manenam monowu eni fioge banga usene nyanke ngwet umegewu amesoka kaiso manedi kene iwana keri namami iswafen adoki sangami ame komisona asegem poebanga ufagutum umegewu kesetemi etobo efanga hakere tusong ama no moena mambubege menie iteura ibanura iwar nkoro yiden ntaranyen kebangari nam usne nyanke ngwet umegewu mesoka kaiso ndenobo mo yakno eka mention sitie ame ukare namme arika nkesne nyanke ngwet manam mwedi kene inyen tumsen iswangwen ado usok mi kpo wo isowo kem mu fagutum feke kene ke wana ke yinamemi ama sokesnu yo ekor mangirongen ebo yakno eka egesne nyanke ngwet ndion mu sok monnin kokokara eket ameke baga ema kom ufagutum ainek nangeben ntaranyenemi eri kino usongammo ndirebo kemi mo mi kobine mesat eti ki yaiswan etowomi ke fak yekurwa aro inam taranyenemi emeke tongoke ke kama ufagutum nkokokarami ada kusong eket oron ama ke treke urwa afion etok mi kufagutum enti abasenya ikpenyon mono fagutum uswanetok Edion Kente Nigerian Television Authority NTA Uyo etumuso de koma mo ari torobasi kebanga fon ima heridion amoke ufagutumomi yakikombo mi fon
Iworiko adede koma mi akero adito yom fona basi ndiana gara riteke amon fagutum NTA Uyo ke usonga kaitinan kuyo adede meke yo meidara yesre kom kebanga kima yem fona basi ke iswa 2025 asokobo yo akamita ubumutum Edion Kente General Manager ke NTA Uyo ma Alice Ugbe ke ikomo ama abadu wang fono basi anyonga tanke adodo di no basi kom ke senye akenam ke iswa 2025 mbono we maino ikontense nsionsi ikpe utum ke efogutum NTA Uyo enyonga edarini ekoma basinko dito ikwo ema ikwo aditoro basi akamutum ke efaru kombo Edion Kente News Department ke NTA Uyo Pastor Okwe Penyon ke ukoriko anyeke no ama tanke di no basi kom aru biong anarano afre wodi na mibege ke ukurie mfana se wo penie ema ibonga kam ebe ngukpe me yenkod eno NTA Uyo yemena mutumdo ke Uyo Charity James kombo NTA
Ukang ni veni wo utrin bong pon te penyu ba sem se songa ke mpang utong min ke ba senya ikpenyon tomtie